Okay, the rabbi is about to speak. Hebrew Israelite Rabbi. He's about to make a speech here.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
As I stand on all the protocol that's been established already, we are here this afternoon as just the African family. We are here this afternoon on a sacred journey. We just walked the path to get to this river. And that path, as we said last night on our walk to the castle, is more than just the distance that we walk. It's symbolic and it's spiritual. And as the Nananim are about to pour libations here today, as symbolic of crowning this afternoon ceremony, we have to enjoy and have to appreciate what we have gone through this last week, this full week, because it's culminating here, and it's proper that it culminates here. I want us to take just 30 seconds to have complete silence so we can hear the voices of our ancestors speak, and the breeze, and the leaves, and the ocean, and the river. Let's hear the sound that is around us, because their voices are here to speak with us. So just 30 seconds of silence. We call on the Spirit of the Almighty to be with us today. We call on the Spirit of all of our ancestors to be with us today. We call all of our spirits into unison and to unity, to be one. That those who are here today will summon the spirit of our ancestors to bless our people, wherever they may be on this day. There are people who are observing this Emancipation Day and other places around the world, especially in the Caribbean. And today at this place in Mother Africa, the source of African people, we want to connect our spirits with all of them. We don't want to just look at the numbers of us that are gathered here, but we look at the multiplication of those numbers through the multiplication and amplification of our spirit. So each one of us, send your spirit out right now. Send it out to the whole world. We have the power here in Mother Africa where we stand. This is the source of our power. That's why for so many centuries, for so many decades, for so many years, they try to disconnect the children of Africa from Mother Africa. But those of us who travel from the other side, and those of us who are here to receive us, we connect our spirits together. We don't know how many conspiracies have been put together to stop us from coming together. But today, we have defied those conspiracies. We have defied all of the mechanisms that have been put together to say that this African family would not come back together again. But we are together, and we know the river speaks, and we put our voice on the river. Our ancestors made up songs about the river. We talked about crossing rivers. We talked about down by the river. And today we're at the river. And being at this river, we can talk to this river. And the ancestors will take our voice from this river throughout the four corners of the earth to wake up the spirit of the African. To speak in the ears of all of our sons and daughters who are being abused in foreign lands, who are not being respected because they carry this African blood in these veins, and they carry this skin, and it's been misinterpreted. It was here we were stripped of our humanity. And it was here that they began to take our identity away from us. And it's here those of us who were blessed to be chosen. Remember, you didn't choose to make this trip. You were chosen to make this trip. Not because you had money to buy an air ticket. Not because you landed at Kotoka International Airport. Not because you heard a place called Ghana. But you were chosen by the Almighty. And you were chosen by your ancestors to make this journey. And now that you are here, we must make this journey meaningful.
Amen.
As our guide said, you must touch these waters with your feet or with your hands. And when you touch them, you think about not only your ancestors of the past, think about the brothers and sisters you left in all those foreign lands. Think about the brothers and sisters that are still on this continent, that are suffering unduly. And let's release the power that we have within us to free Mother Africa. Let's release the power in us to say Africa must be free. Let's release the power in us to say Africa will be free. We cannot celebrate emancipation without being emancipated. So let's claim our own freedom and our own being and our own self-realization. As we say, liberation is the key. Freedom is the key. We did not pay the price for that freedom, but we will pay a price, not only for us, but for generations to come. That's why we made this journey, to unlock the door, to open the door, to walk through the door, to walk down that character, to walk the talk, to act the act, to speak, to manifest what it is in our mind. That's why we're here. So let us all call out the word. You know, we say freedom. You said again in reverential night last night, freedom comes from free, which means to liberate. And dome means mind.
Bring it
So
out.
real freedom is to liberate the mind. So let us shout out, freedom!
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 All the enchained and enslaved minds of African sons and daughters, no matter where they are in the world, may they be released and may their minds be free. When our minds are free, we are free. So we proclaim that here today. We proclaim the whole season of Manifest Emancipation Day as our time and our season to proclaim our freedom as a people. Freedom! 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 We accept that the Most High has heard our voice and the ancestors have empowered us. We are our ancestors, our ancestors us. Let's walk the walk. Let's talk the talk. Let's be the people whom we've been created to be.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Right. Okay, that was a rabbi.
I go.